These are some of the reports we have for you for the outgoing week. So let's go to our first discussion. INEC in November last year recruited about 26,000 HOC staff to the 5,720 polling units in Anambra State governorship election. Out of this number, more than 600 have not received their allowances. So what is the reason? Let's join the resident electoral commissioner of INEC in Anambra State, Dr. Orji, via Zoom. Good afternoon, Dr. Orji. Can you hear me?
Good afternoon. I can hear you loud and clear.
Yes, about more than 600 hoc staff that we engaged for last year's election are complaining that they have not received their allowances. And you, on the paper, said they have not returned some of the materials. How true is this, and what are the issues at stake now?
Thank you very much. What happened is that we have taken stock of all the materials that we deployed for the November 2021 governorship election in Anambra State. As part of our routine reverse logistics exercise. And what we discovered is that particularly the beavers, which had so many components, which includes things like the printer, the power bank, Type-C cable, scanner, and keyboard. Some of these accessories of the beavers were taken out by some of the officials that we have handed them over to. And as a result, the commission took the decision to appeal to some of those individuals, to the individuals who have taken them, because we know them. We could drill down to the polling units specifically to understand where these things are missing. For us, the issue is larger than Anambra State. The issue is about how Nigerians treat or how they take care of the national assets, because we consider these equipments part of the national assets. And it's worrying to us that people don't pay so much attention in terms of caring for the assets that the government has procured, which is in their possession.
Okay, have you received some of those materials from the ad hoc staff after the exercise?
Surely, many of the ad hoc staff have started returning. In fact, as at yesterday, out of the 630, about 630 materials that were missing, more than about 60 of them had been returned following the appeals we have been making to the individuals that are in their possession. But what we plan is that in the coming week, we will invite all of the individuals implicated in this act to a hearing in our local government offices as well as in our state office, so that we can establish actually what has transpired. We are aware that there might be situations where some of those materials must have been genuinely, legitimately lost in the process of conducting elections. But we are sure that some of them just took them for personal use.
What are the category of ad hoc staff we are talking about here? Are corpers also involved?
No, it cuts across. It cuts across mostly. But the people who we have held responsible are people who are in the chain of distribution of materials. You'll be aware that according to INEC protocol, materials move from the headquarters to the state under the control of the Resident Electoral Commission. And these are then subsequently moved to the local government, where they are handed over to the electoral officers. And then electoral officers thereafter hands them over to the supervisory presiding officers, who then hand them over finally to the presiding officers at the polling units. Of course, there are people who assist these officials in the discharge of their responsibilities, but we hold the officials responsible because they are in the chain of distribution.
Okay, finally, in case at the end of the day, said out of about 630, just 60 as of yesterday returned some of the materials. But at the end of the day, if some completely fail not to return, are you looking at other options apart from just withholding the allowances?
Sure, that we withheld the allowances is a first step for us. It's a step that gives us the room to make further inquiries to establish actually what has happened. So we are in that process, and we're hoping that in the next 1 week or so, we'll be able to hear from all the officials. Our plan is to invite them. And then once we complete that process, we'll prepare a report that we'll submit to the INEC headquarters for the commission to take a decision.
Thank you very much, Dr. Orji, the Resident Electoral Commissioner, INEC, Anambra State, and I hope we'll invite you for further update in our subsequent editions of Political Update. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Now to our second topic.